Hey Fred, Tony here with Groove Web Services. We spoke yesterday, and I did really enjoy our conversation. And I wanted to get you this video yesterday, but had some technical issues with the product I used to do the video, so I had to wait till today. So let's get to it. I know you're not really looking for a lot of new clients right now, but maybe in the future, when things change and you can find yourself some employees, you might need some additional leads to bring those employees on. So I want to give you these tips and a little bit of education, and hopefully, when the time comes, this could be useful to you. So what I want to do is compare your website to a couple of your major competitors, and go over a couple of the major ranking factors Google has when it comes to actually ranking your site organically, so you don't have to worry about doing paid ads and such. The first ranking factor is going to be content, so images, text, videos, anything on your home page here. General rule of thumb for me is 1,500 to 2,000 words of content. You might be saying, wow, that's a lot, but Google loves authoritative, well-written content. It wants to serve up the sites that are going to be the most useful for the people searching. So less content equals less useful in their eyes. So the other side of it is the more content you have, the more keywords you can get into that content without sounding spammy. So I'm not seeing a lot here, obviously, maybe 100 words. If we go here, we've got Fahey. I'm sure you know who these guys are. If you go down their list, they've got their packages here. That helps them get some words on the page. They've got links to specific pages about certain topics. They've got a coupon, service areas. They don't have a ton of content either, a little bit more than you, I think. But you can see here, for example, in one of their header tags, Pest Control Company in Sarasota, there's a keyword that people are going to search for. So again, not crazy, easy to beat out as far as total content, but these guys, they're ranking very high. Good News Pest Solutions, sort of the same thing. They've got their packages here. They've got links to other things, a couple of images, some words about some pests, some more text here, a video. Oops, did not mean to click that. Sorry. Oh no, I killed them. Anyway, they, well, let me get them back. Nope, they're not going to come back. It was these guys. They don't have much more text than Fahey, maybe a little bit more. So again, not easy or not hard to beat. So if we go to Google here and we search Pest Control Sarasota, I'm gonna choose. You see how this is already coming up for me pre-filled? That's because a lot of people search that. That's why it's so important to rank for these keywords on your site. And yeah, so when you search here first, you're going to get Google guaranteed ads. You know all about those. The map pack here is the most important thing. If you're up here, and here's Fahey here as well. If you're up here, you're going to get a majority of the clicks. And down here is the two sites we were just looking at, Fahey and Good News. The way you get yourself here is a combination of the right content to have keywords in it that you can be found for, plus something called backlinks. Backlinks are what power your site. A backlink is essentially a vote for your site from another site. You have to have your site's URL on another site. When Google indexes that other site, it sees your URL on it. It gathers, that's essentially a vote. And that other site provides a little bit of power and trust to your site. Not all of those backlinks are going to be good backlinks. There's spam sites out there. There's sites that are a little bit scary. You don't ever want to find your website's URL on. The type of sites you want to find it on are maybe pest control supply company websites. Maybe there's a blog out there about pest control and you provide a blog article to that blog and they give you a link back to your website. Things like that. So let's look at Fahey here. This tool, Ahrefs, tries to do its best to estimate what Google knows about your site. Not perfect. It's not perfect at all, but it's pretty accurate. This site has 643 backlinks over 146 sites, meaning some sites have multiple URLs on it to the same, to this faheypest.com. They're being found for 721 keywords. That's driving approximately 364 clicks to their site. So if we look at the keywords they're being found for, their company name, 350 searches a month. They're in position 1 for that, as they should be. They're getting about 53 clicks. These are the kind of keywords we want to be focusing on. Pest control Sarasota, that's the one I searched over here. It gets searched 300 times a month in Sarasota alone, and they're in position 2 right now. They're getting 42 clicks a month on that. Pest control Sarasota with an FL at the end, 100 searches a month. They're in position 2. They're getting about 13 clicks. So a lot of the stuff they're being found for is specifically to their name, but these buyer intent keywords like this pest control Sarasota, these are super important for local service companies. These are the ones we need to be driving traffic to you from. If you aggregate, 13, so 50, 55 right there, there's going to be other variants. You're going to see pest control Venice, here you go, 100. So if you work in these other areas, Northport, 90, Bradenton, 100. You aggregate all these up, you get into, position 1 to 3 for these, you're going to get a good amount of searches. And those are going to start turning into clients. So looking at your site, carpest.com, you have 18 backlinks from 7 domains or 7 websites. You're only getting found for, it says 2, but it's actually 3 here, I'm noticing. Termite inspection Sarasota, volume 10 a month, you're on page 7. Pest control Sarasota with the FL, 100 searches a month, you're on page 9. Sarasota pest control, 100, you're on page 10. So we don't even see the big 300 one here. So this is a lack of content is what's driving the lack of keywords. And then the reason you're on these later pages is because your backlink profile is weak. So you need to get quality backlinks. That's obviously something like somebody like me can help with. These keywords are not very hard to rank for. They're keyword difficulty, which is the KD. I didn't show you that here, but the KD is a 1 through 100 number. These numbers are pretty low, so they're not that hard to rank for. It's probably about a 6-month process or so. If you do some targeted SEO, and that's what somebody like myself can assist with. But at the same time, you can do a little bit of this backlinking yourself. Find a blog, give them some blog content. Reach out to the webmaster on the website. They usually have an email address that you can email. Ask your supply companies to get you out there as a trusted contractor or company or whatever. So anyway, I hope this was useful. If you ever get to the point where you're looking to grow, reach out. It's never too early to get started either. It does take a little bit of time. So if you see growth 6 months out, the best time to start is now. So yeah, I hope this was useful. I would love any feedback you might have, even if you're not interested in working with me at the moment. It just helps me make better videos for the next guy or gal. Anyway, thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.